Today I'll show you how to edit the intro for James Jani's video Crypto, the World's Greatest Scam. Here's the clip.
What you're looking at.
The first thing I do is recreate the 5 giant flame drawings in Adobe Illustrator. If you're not familiar with this program, I highly recommend trying it out. It's good for drawing vector shapes from scratch, or you can trace over images. You don't have to worry about pixels like you do with Photoshop. It's likely that James used one giant flame image and keyframed its position in After Effects, so you can either make one giant flame shape or a few small ones. Using the curvature pen tool, I recreated a rough sketch of the flames. You can always edit and reposition the anchor points whenever you need to. I also traced over the smaller flame images. There was about a dozen of these. Basically, each frame in his video uses a completely different drawing which you have to create from scratch. His editor could have used preset ones from somewhere. These ones appear to be a different shape each time and not part of one big one like the first flame I drew was. Then I import the Adobe Illustrator file directly into After Effects. You can also export as PNG files and bring them into After Effects that way as well. Either way is fine. The PNG files you create for your animation could be useful to store and use in multiple future projects. When I expand the active keyframes on all these flames, you can see I've added some scale keyframes on the ones that stay on the screen longer. This keeps the animation going. The other ones are only on the screen for about 1 or 2 frames and don't need keyframes to animate it. The Bitcoin logo itself, I created my version of it in Photoshop. All I did was use existing cloud images and textures found on Google. I masked them out using the quick selection tool, made duplicates and added feathers and glows, then changed the blend mode to lighter color. I also used the paintbrush to make an orangey red tint which has been blurred and smudged with the linear dodge blend mode. My advice is to play around with a bunch of textures you can find online and play around with blend modes, blurs and feathering. You can add multiple glows, duplicate the layers and stack them up if you need to. In After Effects, this logo has position and scale keyframes as well as a turbulent displacement evolution. Then the background has a smoke rising video found on YouTube as the bottom layer, and on top of that are a couple of fire spark overlays with the blend mode set to classic color dodge and screen. One of the spark overlays is rescaled down in size and parented to the logo layer to move with it, and then a simple text layer at the top with no animation on it at all. I'll play my final version now.
What you're looking at.
So that's pretty much it. It's only a few seconds long, but as you can see, having to design each flame and the logo itself is the most time consuming aspect. The actual editing in After Effects itself isn't that complicated. Let me know if this was useful or if there's anything else you want me to break down or recreate. Thanks for watching, see you next time.